Hello everyone, this is Manisha Panda from Sambalpur, Odisha. I welcome you all again in my YouTube channel, that is Manisha's Magical Biology. It's early morning, you can see the light is coming, the sun rays are coming. It's morning is very good, and I think it is also good for you people also. Okay, in this video I want to discuss about the neurohypophysis, the hormones, about the functions of hormones of neurohypophysis. So what are the hormonal secretions of neurohypophysis? What are the hormones? I think you remember that if you have seen the first video of pituitary gland, you must have seen this also. So what are the hormonal secretions of neurohypophysis? What are the hormones? The first hormone is vasopressin. Vasopressin or Pitocin. Vasopressin or Pitocin. It was the second hormone. First was Oxytocin or Pitocin. Vasopressin or Pitressin. Okay. First is Oxytocin or Pitocin. Second is Vasopressin or Pitressin. So what is this oxytocin? Oxytocin, you must have heard, it is also called love hormone. Oxytocin is also called love hormone. When we hug somebody, when we love somebody, when we get exchanged this hormone. This hormone is released when we feel happy. When we feel loved, this hormone is released. It is also called love hormone. And one more thing, it is also called birth hormone. Oxytocin is also called birth hormone. Birth hormone भी बोलते हैं oxytocin को. Okay, so let us discuss what are the functions. So actually, in the first video of pituitary gland, I had also told that these two hormones are actually synthesized by the hypothalamus. But only stored and released from the neurohypophysis. That is posterior pituitary. Only stored and released from the neurohypophysis, but actually synthesized by the hypothalamus present in the brain. Okay. So let us discuss the functions. First is oxytocin or Pitocin. So what is the function of this oxytocin or Pitocin? Oxytocin, it's also called love hormone, as I told. Oxytocin acts on the smooth muscles of our body. Oxytocin acts on the smooth muscles of our body and stimulates their contraction. Oxytocin acts on the smooth muscles of our body and stimulates their contraction. And oxytocin in females, particularly in females, it stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus. In females, it stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus at the time of childbirth. In females, it stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus at the time of childbirth or parturition. And milk ejection from the mammary gland. Once again, I am repeating, it is very short, it is very easy. Oxytocin, it is also called Pitocin. Oxytocin acts on the smooth muscles of our body. And stimulates their contraction. One more thing, oxytocin in females, particularly in females, definitely childbirth would be taken place by the females only. So in females, it stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus. At the time of childbirth, or parturition, and stimulates milk ejection from the mammary gland. Once again, I am repeating, oxytocin acts on the smooth muscles of our body and stimulates their contraction. In females, it stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus at the time of childbirth or parturition. It stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus at the time of childbirth or parturition, and stimulates milk ejection from the mammary gland. Eject means release. Ejection from the mammary gland. Okay. What is the next hormone? This finishes the function of the oxytocin as per the NCERT explained. So what is the next hormone? Another hormone released from the neurohypophysis. It is the vasopressin or Pitressin. Pitressin, or it is also called, very very important to be remembered, ADH, diuretic hormone, anti-diuretic hormone, ADH. So what is this function of this vasopressin? Vasopressin mainly stimulates the kidney. Vasopressin mainly acts at the kidneys. Vasopressin mainly acts at the kidneys and stimulates reabsorption of water and electrolytes. By the distal convoluted tubules of nephron. Okay, once again, vasopressin or pitressin or anti-diuretic hormone mainly acts at the kidneys and stimulates the reabsorption of water and electrolytes by the distal convoluted tubules of nephron. Okay, so vasopressin mainly acts at the kidneys and stimulates the reabsorption of water and electrolytes by the distal convoluted tubules of nephron. And what it does exactly? So what it does, it prevents the loss of urine. It prevents the loss of water in the urine. Because it helps in the reabsorption of water. That's why it is also called anti-diuretic hormone. From the beginning, I'm repeating the function of oxytocin and vasopressin all together. Oxytocin, what is function? Oxytocin acts on the smooth muscles of our body and stimulates their contraction. Oxytocin mainly acts at the smooth muscles of our body and stimulates the contraction. In females, it stimulates the vigorous contraction of the uterus at the time of childbirth or parturition. And milk ejection, and stimulates milk ejection from the mammary gland. So acts mainly on the smooth muscles of our body and stimulates the contraction. In females, it stimulates vigorous, very strong, powerful, vigorous contraction of the uterus at the time of childbirth or parturition. Childbirth को parturition भी बोलते हैं. Childbirth or parturition, and stimulates milk ejection from the mammary gland. Okay, coming to the function of vasopressin. Vasopressin mainly acts at the kidneys and stimulates reabsorption of water and electrolytes by the distal convoluted tubule of the nephron. Mainly acts at the kidneys and stimulates reabsorption of water and electrolytes by the distal convoluted tubule of nephron. Okay, and so thus it prevents the loss of water through urine. And that's why it is called as anti-diuretic hormone, because diuresis, the word diuresis means loss of water through urine. It is called diuresis, and it is anti-diuretic hormone. That's why it is called, because it prevents the loss of water through urine. That's why it is called anti-diuretic hormone, ADH. So this finishes about the functions of the neurohypophysis. In the next video, I would be discussing about the thyroid gland. Yes, I would be discussing about the thyroid gland. Please stay tuned. Yes, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and keep enjoying many more videos. We will have a great fun. Yes, have a good day. Hello everyone, this is Manisha's Magical Biology. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel, like it, please press the bell icon, share it with everyone, and please share your views by commenting in the comment section. Thank you so much.